I'm going to give my presentation on the history of Kentucky men's basketball. When I say the word basketball, what comes to mind? Are you a fan, or is basketball just something that causes you to miss out on your favorite television show? To me, basketball is something along the lines of a sacred right, and among the most sacred and followed would be the UK Wildcats. In Lexington, Kentucky, and throughout the entire state, the greatest team ever followed would be the Wildcats. Ever since I was born in 1991, I have been raised to be a UK fan, and now have become one of the Big Blue fanatics. During my lifetime, I've seen all-star players come and go. I've witnessed 3 national titles won, and countless other victories and achievements. But have you ever stopped to wonder how we become the Big Blue Nation? I am going to begin back in the beginning of the men's basketball program. I will explain how the program got its start from the first game to the person who started the program that became one of the best in the sports history of men's college basketball. I'm going to give you the coaches' lineup, the years they led, the victories they helped achieve, and lastly, legacies they left behind. The UK basketball program got its start in 1903 when a man by the name of W.W.H. Mustang got together a bunch of kids, raised $3 for a basketball, and told them to hit the court. The first recorded game for the program was a 15-6 win over Georgetown University. The team ended up going 1-2 during their first season. From 1903 to 1908, the team did not have a winning season. The overall record was 15-29. In the fall of 1909, the faculty board voted to put an end to the men's basketball program at UK due to poor record and an overcrowded gym. The student body protested and presented the board with a solution: put a wooden floor in the armory, along with new lights. To help promote the attendance, E.R. Sweetland, the football coach at the time, was hired as the first paid coach of UK. The first year under Sweetland, the team went 5-4. The only 3 years later, they achieved their first undefeated season with the 9-0 record. But the University of Kentucky didn't start to build their nationwide notoriety until 1930, when Adolph Rupp was named head coach. From that point on, the program and the sport of basketball would never be the same. Now that I've given you some history on how the program was started, let's highlight the coaches throughout the years and what they each contributed and helped achieve for the UK Wildcats program. The first coach we had was Adolph Rupp. From 1930 to 1972, he won 4 NCAA championships. 1948, 1949, 1951, and 1958 were all the years that he won championships at UK. He won 1 NIT title in 1946, appeared in 20 NCAA tournaments, 6 NCAA Final Four appearances. He captured 27 Southeastern Conference titles in the regular season, and lastly, he won 13 SEC tournaments. The next coach we have is Joe B. Hall. He coached from 1972 to 1985. He coached the Wildcats to their 5th NCAA Men's Division I basketball championship in 1978. His record at UK was 297 wins to only 100 losses. After Joe B. Hall, we have Eddie Sutton. He coached from 1985 to 1989. He led the Cats to the Elite Eight of the 1986 NCAA tournament. 2 seasons later, Sutton and the Cats went 25-5 and captured their 37th SEC title and were ranked as the 6th team in college basketball. After Eddie Sutton comes Rick Pitino. From 1989 to 1997, Rick Pitino led the school to the Final Four in the 1993 tournament. He won the national title in 1996 NCAA tournament, which was UK's first title win in 18 years. The following year, the Cats made it back to the national title game, but lost to Arizona in the finals. Next we have Tubby Smith. He led Kentucky to the 1 national title championship game in 1998, a perfect 16-0 regular season conference record in 2003. Next, we have John Calipari, our current coach here at Kentucky. In 2012, Calipari led Kentucky Wildcats to their 8th NCAA national title. In 2011, he led the Wildcats to their 27th SEC title, and is still currently our coach. Upon my conclusion, I hope I've given you an ample examples of what, or rather who, and how the Big Blue Nation became the powerhouse of Kentucky basketball. It is today and will ever be the #1 team in the nation. I'm going to leave on with these famous words in the Big Blue Nation. Go Cats!